Andrade
put in a big performance. 2019 for Andrade. Jab, good hand speed. We know he's got
skills and showcases talent, which we know he's got bags of. That's the question. He's looking comfortable tonight. He's looking very good. So left cross there.
His boxing ability here, nice right hand.
Just seems to dip the knees of Akavov. We've seen that in the past.
Has been 12 with Billy Joe.
It's a big ask for him, but it actually did super welterweight, light middleweight, whatever you want to call the weight limit now.
Of Rhode Island. Become quite a big fight city in recent times, in with Artur Akavov from Russia. And I thought Andrade looked fantastic.
For Andrade, he was hurt a couple of he looks great and not wasting anything.
Patient performance, and it's a sign of his ability. You know, he's got so much.
Dogwa got him hitting Callan Dogwa when he was down and got away with that. Knocked him down 4 times.
He knows that he comes forward, he knows that he's tough, and he's just being patient, taking his time.
Saunders.
Vision as well, probably the best we've seen it for.
Wonderful melting pots of Canelo and Jacobs meeting in May. Triple G hanging around the scenes. Billy
Francisco with Victor Conte being top. I know he didn't look too strong tonight, and I'm impressed with his performance.
Title with a late stoppage, then the stunner with Jorge Linares, Ocano, and here's Demetrius Andrade looking all business tonight, ready to deliver weight division a light that will have people talking. His part here, he's well scored. Is he good enough?
Seen, but he looks razor sharp. He's a very tough guy.
1-2's on Akavov.
I've caught him on that, or was it the strength of the...
By 2, 3 and 4 rounds, I believe in that, so he proved his abilities, and we know...
Boo-boo with that pedigree from the amateurs. Well, 26 victories, no defeats, over 143 rounds.
He hasn't lost many rounds as a boxer.
Yeah, so a fair bit older than we have really enjoyed that. Brian, such a classy win. And so Guy, who went over to Germany and beat good fighter Kolkai. The Canelo first, he must challenge.
Clever stuff from Akavov, the way he's...
So far, you're in Akavov's corner. What would he be?
No, he's carrying, as Paul said, he's actually doing anything. He needs to let his shots go himself, getting that at the moment, but Andrade just go through the... Yeah, for me, Akavov and trying to slip out the way of the shots.
Akavov is off.
Now comes forward, Andrade lets the hands go, head and body shots, caught in a bit of a storm there. Was Demetrius Andrade, but they didn't meet. Andrade a much more virtually everything.
Yep, sharp hands, good foot movement, thinks really try and rough his opponents up, but that's him here in this contest, using his height, his reach, putting Akavov on that back.
From Andrade.
A little bit more adventurous now, head of Akavov's elbow. The shot is definitely...
And also drifted, people sort of walked and go away, who was a late back. He's got the Jacobs signed up to fight.
Yep, I think that's the only fight of pace, and...
He's landing that jab whenever he wants it now. He's
looking to frustrate, laid on, who knows, but he's not winning anything, and that's a nice burst again from Premier League coming to its conclusion. Formula One as well. Huge events on Sky Sports this year. Is WBO middle again tonight in New York.
Especially the little flurry in the background, which he did also. Like, to me, as I said in the previous, looks like he's having fun now.
Talking about going through those gears, and he seems to be glimpses of brilliance that we know that he can do.
Akavov's here, challenging for a world pretty challenge.
Yep, it certainly is a world title, and he has to throw caution to the wind. He has to roll the dice at some point. We're now at the halfway point. His defense when someone's...
Fight, Ryohei Takahashi didn't have the skills that TJ Dehaney had, but he gave it everything, and he tried from start to finish. Not a lot from Akavov here.
Work out for him when he got stopped. Be 10 times less of the fighter that they wants to work. He's comfortable, as we say, and we've said for the last 2...
Surely more of the same. Was down in the first and third, that one. And Andrade, a lethargic. These defenses on points a lot. You need a little bit more.
He doesn't want to be known as the type of fighter at this level that he's at, talking about the possibility of a Canelo and Jacobs. for it and really excel and
Ov's corner, are they happy to sort of just see?
Told him anything because he's trying to slow, spending a lot of time on the being very negative now.
Sometimes you just need in the garden a few weeks since people have had.
if you look at the big tickets and it's there for
It's a question. What will promoter trade? Obviously, there is a huge.
Come on, Andrade, let's get this job done and get it done in fashion. Because before this is stacked with talent. It's about putting the performance on. It needs to go through the gears.
there's not going to be really any Andrade. He's got to put it on him. You can't just keep doing as if it's just seeing it through.
Glorified sparring session, really. I mean, no.
You're the world champion. Be the champion that he is.
Akavov. You, the ones that want to showcase their
In defence against the routine challenge, and when you
still light on
it whatsoever for you, you need.
He needs to do. He's got to roll the dice at some point. He can't box, make them fundamental mistakes.
Wash out.
we get with Andrade, or happy boxing like this.
Like the likes of a Canelo, or the winner of Canelo and Jacobs, he's got Andre Ward in mind, and he wants what he wants to do.
From the Russian, finally, for the first time to the 9th round. And what will that bring us? Finally, something else.
Yep.
Because let's be honest, he's no Andre Ward, he's no Floyd Mayweather or that style, he's not as good.
No, he isn't, that's what I was saying. I don't know whether that's it. We're going to retire unbeaten.
Father, son, the unbeaten records 12-rounders. But this is the boxing stage now. This is the entertainment business. Victory against a Daniel Jacobs, a Billy Joe Saunders, or a scenes with Billy Joe and Story.
I just think, obviously, because he's the only other person after having another belt in, is they want to see the best of him. We want to see more.
He's brilliant. What we're questioning into the ring, and sometimes you've just got to have. But has he got it?
That attack, he would probably get better at setting the world alight with the performance. It's just
on the front row of ring. It's difficult. It's late at night.
The gears, right through the gears, and see everything that he has and showcase his talent.
Yeah, glimpse his foot on the gas here in the 10th.
I think the side. She has won every round. Kevin Morgan, Alan Nace, Anthony, Canelo, of course. Andrade probably fourth. Rob Brandt, Willie Munro, David Lemieux, who was meant to fight in New York. Who is Demetrius Andrade going to be?
He is. He boxes within him of brilliance, but let's see him in against an Alvarez, a Jacobs, or Golovkin. Might be able to, Paul. I think that your style is very. He likes Akavov too much, so he's not pushing Andrade.
Problems, and I beat 15 punches on me in the whole fight, and he's right in what he's saying. Us being extra critical because we wanted to put it all on the line. I think he's a safety first.
A gung-ho attitude at least, and a second title. More success against Billy Joe Saunders. He was hurt early.
That's safety first. See, he's boxing to instructions. He's doing what they call that we need to see that this caliber to just take that safety approach. They must want those.
He needs a.
Gennady Golovkin over to the unification fight with the winner of Jacobs next. Why not say, here we go, come over here.
Away, and then the winners do. I was gutted not to have the chance in Boston, and I think.
I totally agree.
It's got to be Billy Joe Saunders. There we go.
Oh, and another one is much more frustrated. Oh, Takahashi earlier.
If there's no blood there, the fight doesn't get stopped. Refereeing from a very experienced referee, we expect better from. Look at the bewilderment on everyone's face at ringside. Both corners, even